Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be checking out and test driving this 1968 Ford Galaxie XL. This is one of my favorite cars on the lot, and just because it's originality. Usually with all the 60 cars, an old Galaxie wouldn't be my favorite, but wait till we dive in and check this thing out. Just super, super original, numbers matching 390, and mechanically just fantastic. It's one of those cars that even our mechanics in the back just fell in love with just the quality and how nice this thing runs and drives. It's got some good sound and dual exhaust too.
It does. I'm opening
These
this.
are just really unique. I don't remember seeing one for a really long time with the Fastback.
Me neither. The minute we got this in, I just immediately fell in love with it. Green cars are one of my favorite things here, and I love these full-size Fords of the late 60s.
And this one's pretty neat too. Like I said, 67,000 original miles. Underneath the hood, looks 100% stock. It's got the numbers matching 390, cubic inch, big block Ford, power brakes, power steering, factory air.
And it is the high-performance motor. A lot of these 390s came with a two-barrel, right? This one came with a 4, so very nice, super nice.
And then Shay on the website went ahead and decoded all of our trim tag, VIN, all that stuff, and found out it's the original color.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure, and we'll let you be the judge as we go around it, but to me it looks like original paint. It's always really hard to tell, especially on paint, but it looks so damn nice where it could have been repainted, but also there's a few spots where it just kind of looks original. I know the jam paint's original.
You can kind of see it around this badge here a little bit right there.
Yep. And we Riley buffed this thing out, and it turned out awesome. Yeah. We have a small little, very small ding right there, but all the gaps, everything on it's just fantastic. Being original, the chrome, bumper, bright work, all that stuff as we go around is original as well, so it does have some wear on it. Same thing with the Hideaway headlights and grille. And I love the Hideaway headlights on these Galaxies. They just really add to this thing's sleek appearance when they're shut like this, and then when they come back up, it really just makes the car look mean. So and it's just such a neat roof line as well. It looks very, very sporty, especially with these kind of grills, you know, that kind of grill looking. Definitely, and you don't get styling like this anymore. Front fender's in awesome shape. It's got front disc brakes. There's the 390 emblems, and I really like the wheels that they put on this. I've never seen that style U.S. mag before, but it looks awesome on this car. The U.S. mags on this thing really set it off. It looks fantastic. Glass is great, as I mentioned. All the gaps, doors, hood, trunk, all line up awesome. As we go around, there will be a few small scratches and stuff that'll point out, and some rock chips, just stuff like this. And when you look underneath that, that's bare metal. And primer. So that's what kind of also tells me probably original paint. Yeah, you can see it there too on this corner of the door here. There's bare metal right there. That'd be a pretty good indicator right there as well. So I'm saying, you know, I believe it to be original paint on this thing. I know the interior looks to me 100% original and it's in awesome shape. This thing's so idle, so quiet. I almost forgot it was running, but. Again, original interior, door panels in really, really nice shape. Door jam paint's great. Corner of the door's rust-free. Rockers and door jam paint here, you can definitely tell that's original. Still super solid. This car's just neat as hell, and I really like this color. I'm not usually a big green fan, but this dark kind of forest green is awesome. No, I actually love the dark forest green, and back in the day, this was the Galaxie's top-of-the-line model, the XL was, and you can tell that they were real proud of this being an XL by the XL badges slapped pretty much everywhere, on the doors and on the rear quarter panels, and these C-pillars and on the hood. Headliner's original, and that's awesome. There was a little spot here that they touched up, an interior person must have touched up at some point. But that headliner, other than that's perfect. All the wood grain on the dash is awesome, and I like this little tissue box too. Kind of neat. Reminds me of like they put them in the Tri-5 Chevys too. And these seats are original too, aren't they, Dalton? Yeah, I'd say the seats are original. You can just tell by the cord and the yellowing on some of the stitching, but they're just fantastic. Same thing with the back seats. Got rear defrost. Even the original AM radio works. We'll go through all that after I go around the other side. But really neat. You want to grab the key, Shay? We'll pop the trunk as well. Sure thing. A few little scratches back here on that quarter panel. But after we buffed it, I mean, that paint still has a great shine. There's a couple small little scratches here. And with this color, you stand back right here, as I'm saying, 3 feet away, car looks like a show car. It's not until you get up close so you can see some of the scratches that kind of leads me to believe original paint. Really nice. Trunk, you got the correct spare jack, and then the rest of the jacks back here. Right where it should be.
A lot of originality paperwork with this too, as well.
That's awesome. Bottom of the trunk lid's great.
Jack sticker too.
I always like to look here too on these trunk lids, because a lot of times they'll rust here. Everything's all original. Very solid.
Now, when I shut this trunk, it's super cool. This Fastback styling, right? It's broken here, but when you shut it, just complete. It flows all the way back, and it's just really is just stunning. The effect is cool. Really cool.
It makes it look like a very sporty, you know, kind of. But I guess with that big block 394 barrel, it is a pretty sporty car.
That's what they were kind of going for.
Back bumper's in good shape. Again, it's original, so if you look real close, you're gonna have some little stuff like that. But this thing's really a time capsule.
Oh, for sure.
Both sides are just laser straight.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to point out every little chip, but just know that in original paint, there's gonna be some chips. Tires got good tread.
Yes,
Door fit's awesome. Rockers all really solid all along the bottom. Got a little small little ding right here. Fender looks great.
I'm a big fan of this thing's Coke bottle styling, because back in the 60s, that was kind of the big thing, where you have these really flared front and rear quarter panels, and it's really showing here. You got this crease that goes all the way up here, tapers off here, you got a real tight belt line, and then it matches it front and rear where it begins to start again, flows all the way to the rear fender. It really complements this thing's Fastback styling, and I think it looks great.
Yeah, it's sweet. Even just like the dash and steering wheel, how nice that all is.
Yeah, it's all crystal clear.
Original. Yeah. Again, very solid corner of the door. Door panel's in great shape. You can kind of tell down here that's just a little wrinkled being original. Driver's seat's awesome. Carpet, I'd say, is original as well.
Looks like it.
Just super, super well kept.
Yeah, stepping into this thing feels like you're taking a step back into '68.
It does.
It's something else.
It's pretty cool. So fires right up. All your lights here too work. I'm even like the cold light. When I first had it running earlier, the cold light works. Here's your wipers. Those work as well. Horn works. Even this works. Which
that's so cool.
Them never work. On any of these like 68s where they're up here by the speedometer, seems like they're always broken. Gas gauge works. It's freaking cool.
Yeah. Nice glove box. Oh, that's blowing, yeah.
He works just inside the AC compressor and all that works. It just needs a charge, so we can do that in our shop. Oh.
It's got kind of a nice growl to it.
It does, yeah, that dual exhaust sounds good.
It really does.
And the 390s are such a great motor, especially with the 4-barrel. You know, like you mentioned, great sound. Good power, too. And just such a big, comfortable car.
It really is. Man, these seats are so comfortable. It feels like you're sitting on a couch, but this thing's pretty quick.
It is, yeah. We got to get it warmed up a little bit here, but again, power front disc. They stop great.
Yeah, stops nice.
Yeah, this would be a fun car. Just load up all your buddies and
this thing
down the road.
Just a fantastic cruiser.
It's pretty sweet. It's definitely a favorite of all the guys in the back shop that did the check-in on it.
Yeah.
Speedometer works great. All the suspension's awesome.
Oh yeah.
This is one that we call like a cream puff.
Yes.
Cars like this are just turnkey, comfortable, good cruisers. We call them cream puffs. This is definitely a cream puff of a car, this 68 Galaxie.
For sure, and it's real
Kick
special.
Downwards.
Yeah.
I think the boys in detail got the distributor wet, so we'll get that blown out.
Yep.
Because I drove before it had great power, but they every once in a while they'll get a little water on the distributor, it needs blown out. But
yep.
Drives perfect.
Yeah, drives great down the road. Dead center.
Again, here's your brakes, tire speed. You got a really nice pedal.
Yep.
It's just kind of crazy how clean the dash is,
all
the wood grain. I mean,
yeah, it's not too common to see these things with this big dashboard piece without any cracks, and it's just in fantastic shape.
Especially without being replaced, to my knowledge.
Right.
67,544, about to be 45.
Yeah.
Original miles.
And this thing comes with tons of original paperwork too, and that was a lot of fun for me to kind of dig in and look over. Super cool to see a car like this come with all of that originality. And
yeah, I think it had original window sticker.
Window sticker, pretty sure the build sheet
Build
with
sheet,
it as well.
yep.
Yeah.
Hot and stuff. I think I have pictures of that on the website too, but just a sweetheart of a car. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.